With close to 700 competitors traveling to Chantilly, Virginia, the 7th installment of Super Smash Con will see a ton of top talent duking it out in hopes of taking home the gold. Attracting some of the most notable competitors of our day and age, as well as a laundry list of East Coast talent, Super Smash Con is shaping up to be yet another exciting stop on this long summer of Smash. With so many top players journeying to Virginia, here are some of the most notable storylines you should look out for. With so many top players in attendance, it may seem like every potential top 64 match could be the set of the year. Floaty players Dawson, Wevins, and the Swooper will be looking to pick apart the incoming Smashers. Capitalizing on the lack of top-level Puffs and Samuses, any of these players could make a deep run in bracket. Former top player Rishi will be fighting against the onslaught of fast fallers, looking to remind people why he was once such a threat at the top level. Who knows, maybe he'll pull out the old DK alongside Ringler for the amusement of the MDVA crowd. BBats, Polish, and Lod have all differentiated themselves from the New Age Peaches of this year, and having all three of them in attendance will show who has staying power at the peak of Melee's top 100. BBats, after proving himself on a regional level, most recently earned an incredible 4th place finish at European Major FET 2, where he tore through 5 rounds of the losers bracket before finally falling to Pipsqueak. On the other hand, Polish and Lod have both stunned spectators this year, taking top player wins at the few events they've attended. After a 17th place finish at Genesis 8, the Maryland Peach Polish trounced AMSA, leading to a heart-stopping Game 5 last hit last stock set versus Leffen. Since then, we've only seen them compete at Phantom, where they took 5th, losing to Lucky but beating Kadoran. The other Peach, Lod, has had an even longer hiatus from in-person events, his last being Summit 13. At the 3 events he attended, our resident lab coat wearing Peach has top 8'd all of them with impressive wins over Slug, Swift, Axe, Aklo, Polish, Kadoran, Nun, Mang0, Leffen, and Zain. After a 3-month hiatus, we may be able to see Lod's return to defend his crown as the #1 Peach player in the world. 2 Pikachus will be traveling to Virginia to answer Melee's most important question. No, not the question of whether Cody has another technique brewing in the pop-off meta, not the question of whether Zain will return to dominance in the latter part of this year. As I said, this is Melee's most important question. Who's got the best yellow mouse in the world? Despite taking a 3.5-month break from competitive play, the lovable AZ native Axe will be returning to show whether or not he has what it takes to hang on to his long-worn crown. That crown, of course, being his place as the world's best Pikachu. Axe will be competing alongside the recent breakout star Swift, a box player who has been showing us that old mice can indeed learn new tricks. Swift has revised, refined, and renewed people's expectations of Pikachu with some impressive wins and flashy new tech. But will it be enough to outperform the Arizona veteran, the original Pokemon master? They are neck and neck in both placements and wins. Where Axe placed 13th at Pound, Swift placed 17th. Where Axe placed 13th at Genesis, Swift placed 9th at Battle of BC. These two are pushing the Pikachu metagame further and further, and with AMSA's rise this year, we may see one of these two look to compete with their fellow mid-tier hero. All eyes will be on them as they journey through bracket, and whoever comes out with more impressive wins will be considered the current best Pikachu. With the wobbling ban in full effect, the post-online era of Smash has had one ICs maintain relevance, that being Slug. However, just as in years past, SmashCon will open the door for Ice Climbers to make a comeback. 3 attendees, Chudat, Lunar Dusk, and Pudgy Panda will all be hoping to have Twitter in shambles by the end of the weekend. Lunar and Chudat both have attended one major this year, with Chudat taking 25th at Genesis and Lunar taking 17th at Gommel. And both have one notable win under their belt, with Chu's being Ben and Lunar's being KJH. We could see either making an upset over the growing list of Spacies in attendance. With Jmook and Plup both in contention for the title of #1 Sheik in the world, it seems there's an absence of Sheiks in the top 20. However, SmashCon could change this, as a handful of excellent Sheik players will be present in bracket. Dreffen and Ben might fall a little lower on the Sheik tier this year, as they both have had some relatively middle-of-the-road results at national events despite higher results at regionals, whereas Spark and Crudo have shown dominance at regional events and picked up relatively high-place finishes at national events. The fight for third best Sheik in the world rages on at SmashCon. What would a Smash Major be without Spacies? How else are we supposed to cheer on the endless crazy combos or Shine Spikes at 20%? Solo Fox mains Null, Kem, Zuppy, and Skurza will be representing the K9, all of whom have risen to prominence since the return of offline play. Be it Kem's impressive third place run at CEO 2022, Null's continued top 3 finishes at various California weeklies, Skurzo's decimation of European talent at Moki's Dojo, or Zuppy's 7-set losers run for first at 4M, none of these flashy foxes show any signs of slowing down anytime soon. This is not to dissuade their Falco counterparts, as dual main KJH and solo mains BBB and Magi have all performed at a high level this year. While KJH might have had some consistency issues, he's had highlights like his 5th place finish at CEO, which saw him triumph over Hungrybox and demonstrate prowess in floaty matchups. Magi has shown that she can continue her dominance at the top as well, with multiple 2nd place finishes at regionals like DreamHack Dallas and CEO, and a 7th place finish at Double Down. The illustrious online grinder himself, Robert Large Tested Spheres, have traveled all over the country this year, placing highly at most of the events he's attended. 25th at Genesis, 17th at Pound, 1st at DreamHack Dallas, 9th at the Trail Invitational 2, and 3rd at 4M. He continues to make waves and questionable decisions by the ledge, but the clips he has garnished make up for the copious amounts of SDs. All of these Spacies players will be hoping to make it to Sunday as they fight for the chance to play the upper echelon of competitors. Nun and Moki, our friends from up north, and the Canadian clip machines themselves return to the United States this weekend, hoping to dominate their North American counterparts. With both of them having multiple top 8 finishes throughout 2022, how they stack up against the Americans is a dynamic that continues to entertain. Nun's rise to potential top 10 this year has had us viewers enthralled at his 4th place finish at Genesis and 7th place finish at Gommel. On the other hand, Moki has made a case to be one of the best losers bracket players this year, making multiple 5+ set losers runs at Genesis and the Function 2. We're almost guaranteed that at least one of these two competitors will make it to Championship Sunday, and with a roaring crowd behind them, who knows how far they'll go. Look, we've seen 2 Mangos this year. The one who can't make it to top 8 for 3 majors in a row, and the one who doesn't place outside of 5th and only takes losses to Zain, Jmook, Hbox, and Cody. So, who will we see this upcoming weekend? Will it be the return of the GOAT, or will the kid bust her out? Yes, Hungrybox won 2 majors this year. Yes, Hungrybox has multiple winning head-to-heads against the potential top 5s. But let us not forget that he has yet to beat Zain this year, and has taken uncharacteristic losses this year, most recently to S2J and KJH, only to bounce back and show dominance during his Wave Dash Losers run. So, however he performs this weekend, we will get an answer to where the hell Hbox lands on this hypothetical 2022 MPGR. With Cody dropping out of the tournament due to hand help, the question on everyone's mind is, can Zain win another major? After having an explosive start to the year, winning both Pound and Genesis, a gold medal seems to elude him. Now, don't get me wrong, he continues to stack up more and more impressive wins over top players, being up 3-0 this year against both Hbox and Mang0. However, since that Pound win, he's failed to find another 1st place finish, placing 5th twice at Summit and Double Down, 3rd at Gommel, and 2nd twice at Battle of BC and Phantom. He's also struggled against top Sheiks, Leffen, Plup, and Jmook, as well as odd matchups such as the Ices and Slug, and of course, the Red Yoshi himself, Amsa. With Lod as the only person in attendance to take a set off of the Swordsman this year, it seems Zain is poised to find his gold medal after a 4-month drought. But what do you think? Will Mang0 make the return to the top? Will Hbox prove the doubters wrong and finally overcome the few bracket demons he has? Or will someone else snatch the gold medal? Place your bets in the comments below, and we'll see you at Super SmashCon 2022. This has been turndownforwalt. Thanks again for watching. Special thank you to patrons Avishua Stein, Dorian, Shadowball64, and Storm, and we'll see you next time.